8-Bit Bros program. You can check them out here on Ironic Radio Network. 8-Bit Bros. That's number 8. Then bit. Then bros. One word. I strongly encourage you to stay tuned for that. And if you want, they also have a Facebook page and a much better live show. Anyway, 8-Bit Bros, 8 p.m. Ironic Radio Network.
It's 8 o'clock, and you know what that means.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the 8-Bit Bros. It is the early edition COVID-19 check-in, that whole 9 yards. But before we get into this, it is not a kid-friendly show. Adult language, adult content. Do the right thing, people. Put your kids in the closet.
Going to jump right into this tonight. No long drawn out intros. Center box gets a square.
What up, people?
To the left, me, Web Blade. Yeah, that's me. And over here on the right, 846 miles south in his own quarantine area, the one and only Thumpin' Loud. Wow. Day 8.
Day
8.
Well, really day 4 of full stay the fuck home, don't go outside.
No, that was Monday night. Monday night, 7 o'clock, go home.
Yeah. But Saturday was, now we're telling you have to stay home. We're shutting down everything else and go fuck yourself. You can't go do anything now.
It's day 8, okay? And what I've learned so far is day 3, if you remember, day 3, everybody was realizing that there was somebody else in the fucking house, that woman. I'm realizing I need that woman to go back to work. They need to open up. She can work. She's an essential employee, works in insurance. Open the office back up and go to work.
Wait a second. She's not working from home?
Oh, she's working from home. Oh, yes, she is.
How's that going?
Well, it's rather entertaining from my end of it, Ren, because I get to sit in the Xbox party and run around and shoot people, while Webb deals with his next door office.
The tenants.
Yeah.
They're not tenants.
It's the office building that they share, and these are the people who are in the next suite over. Construction's not done yet. They haven't put the doorway in properly. It's wide open, and you can tell.
Yeah, I ordered a big green screen to cover that so I can have the cam girls on the other side because, our sex workers need to work.
That's right.
But how's it going? My post of day 7 pretty much summed it up, Ren. And that was my Facebook post. Day 7 of quarantine. First day of work from home. That woman from day 3 keeps talking to me like I'm an office employee. And who the hell is Ashley she keeps yelling about? It's like having somebody here that shouldn't be here. Like that house guest that never goes away, that wants to talk and talk to you and talk to you.
And doesn't care if you're listening. Literally just wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I could be in the cans gaming. And you got gaming. Everybody here's a gamer. A lot of people listening gamers. You got a good set of headphones. You don't hear a bomb go off unless it came from the game you're playing. And they're yap, and it's like, What? I'm working. I'm working. And today was her first video conference meeting, virtual meeting.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Question number 1 before we get into this.
Go ahead. Okay. This is going to be good. Go.
Did we get dressed like we were going to work?
No, we're wearing.
Did we do our hair and makeup like we were going to work for the video conference?
No.
So she got on the video conference like she looked like she rolled out of bed.
Well, no.
COVID-19.
Right, right. It's right. I'm on lockdown and I brushed my hair and I have a hoodie on. Oh, wait, but today it didn't matter because it was their first virtual meeting. So they all wore funny hats.
Yes.
So she was in her Wile E. Coyote hat. If you'd like to see it, I'll grab it. It's right there. I can put it on. I can wear
After break, come back with it.
it. Okay. I will do that. Maybe I can get her to put it on and sit down on the other cam.
Yeah, right.
Damn it. I tried that tonight already. And and everyone, this is Sutter. Sutter's here with us tonight. He's sitting right there in the other cam. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I get it, bro. It's all good. But yeah, it was interesting. So I mean, you guys know, listeners well, I'm sure they know by now. Yeah, we've kind of got our own home equipment to broadcast and do whatever. Run commercials, cut commercials, do voiceovers, whatever the fuck we want to do. And I've given up my office area for the tenant.
Yeah.
So I'm on the laptop over there, and the tenant is here. Yeah. There's the tenant. They don't leave. There's got to be some like fucking law against this. There has to be. So anyway, getting her all set up.
She's squatting in her office.
Yeah, she's a squatter, all right. So she's like, this fucking video conferencing shit. This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm like, well, let me get you set up. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're gonna be on video and audio. What? Well, how the fuck do you expect to talk to these people? Well, I'm not talking to them. I don't talk to them. Okay. So I get it all set up. I get the cam situated right, test zoom out, make sure I got everything running through what it needs to be. And I'm like, well, here's how you listen. Oh, no. No. I'm like, but okay. So I reconfigure shit, make sure Zoom works, set the cam, and then I'm like, well, if you want to talk to them, you have no choice but to use this. And the first thing she does is, well, how are you going to talk? I'm not going to. And she didn't. She typed. But what was cool about their virtual meeting, their first, a lot of the people, like the big bosses, were green screened out. One guy's in the fucking mountains. Another guy's. It was cute on space. The boss of the company had the mountain scene behind him, and he was wearing his, I guess it's his snowboard helmet and goggles, and conducted the meeting that way.
Well, yeah.
Which was kind of cool.
It's
kind of ass. It was really cool because
it's how all of
these
my
motherfuckers do this shit.
Yeah,
and this is how all of my meetings go every day. It's
Hey,
like we all jump on a Google Hangout and
Not for anything. The moment that all of you guys knew how I was doing this, it was like, all right, so we got to make sure that we get green screens in everywhere because once you know they exist in the world and you own a camera, it's hard not to want that backdrop.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me. What did you just buy today? And then tell me the story the rest of the way.
Right. I specifically bought it for doing this or doing DFS.
Right.
Am I going to keep it up all the time? Probably not.
No, I wouldn't either. I'm going to put mine up and take it down.
Like the whole reason why I got the one that attaches to the back of the seat is I don't have to put up like you have behind you, Thump, where it's like put up your telescoping poles, put the pole on top.
None of that. This is all pinned in place now. It's all wall art.
You pinned it all in place, but the way you used to have to do it.
Yeah, it's all wall art now.
The way Dan does it when we do DFS, where he's setting up his green screen, and then you got to worry about.
I was like
folds and creases and all that shit in the back of your green. No. I wanted something that I could twist in half that folds down to 22 inches by 22 inches, stick in a bag, and either stick it in a corner, stick it in a closet, put it wherever it's got to go, and call it a day.
He burped.
That's it.
I saw that.
I saw that too.
What up, people?
That's literally all I want to do.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, I may reconfigure camera here, get it more cropped in, eliminate.
I mean, are you on your top of your monitor or?
I'm on the arms. You got to remember, I have room for a guest.
Granted.
So,
So you could do it. You could do it the way that we do it too for the guest.
yeah.
You could put the can. You could put the can directly in front of you.
Yeah.
And squeeze your field of view so it's on you. The
I
way
could-
mine is literally on me.
I could.
And I'm thinking 48 inches is gonna cover.
It should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Out to 48 should be pretty solid.
I think it's like 54 inches or 56 inches is what I said. 56-inch circle.
Yeah.
But
circle.
we know that the difference, I don't have to move mine at all either. And the setups before, like what became the easy part for this entire setup was the fact of not having to move it and being able to go and stand back there. Like bubbles don't happen if that much space isn't allowed. That
Right.
is the wall on the other side of the room now.
And that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just.
So as of COVID update, as of 3:24 at 7:41 and 50 seconds p.m. today,
Today.
417,966 cases.
Yep.
Yeah, we broke.
When I woke up this morning, it was at 377,000.
Yep.
Yeah, those numbers are just going to continue to skyrocket too. We're not going to see any slowing in the numbers.
No.
Not for the next
We're gonna pass
probably
it.
month.
We'll pass Italy in like 2 or 3 days. I mean, 2 days. We'll be number 2 in the world in 2 days.
I would not be surprised if we are number 1 in the world by Thursday.
Oh yeah,
Quite
You
possible.
got to remember they're ramping testing up everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to. I mean, North America's almost covered at this point.
Well, it looks like the place to go is Montana.
Sure, because you're gonna fucking live with the buffaloes. Wyoming's got.
Hey man, Vegas, Nevada, that looks pretty clean.
Because it's hot as hell there. Virus can't live.
Sticks, you can go be a stick person out in Oregon.
Well, yeah. Nevada,
I could do that job.
Yeah. Oregon. Yep.
It looks like Alabama is free and clear.
Yeah, but you're risking having a kid you didn't know about.
What do we got here? Nebraska, Kansas. The western part of Kansas is safe. Western part of Oklahoma is safe.
Nebraska's okay if you're up there in the corner, but you can't get too close to Cheyenne or up there in fucking whatever states above them. You got areas you can go where you're safe. The mountains, man, that's where it's at. No one's there. The
I'm going to Dakota. Stay away from Detroit. Stay away from Chicago.
Well, why? You're white. Why would you go there anyway?
Stay away from New Orleans.
Wait,
I mean,
what'd you just say?
Nothing. Moving along now.
Yeah, because I mean, my cousin listens to this fucking show and lives in Chicago. So
Take it back, Webb.
Okay, I take it back.
like,
I would love to visit.
literally, if it wouldn't have been like directly at my family, I wouldn't have said nothing. Like, you could have made the joke, and I would have laughed. But it was like, dude, my cousin literally lives in Chicago.
There ain't a fucking place on this world or in the United States, I could say, that you wouldn't have a relative in. Your popular name, you gotta have a
No,
fucking
no,
name.
no, 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 no.
No
I
big
need an
link.
opener. I'll be right back.
No, we're
Okay.
not. We're not a really popular name.
So again, going back to the video conference, it's quite interesting. It only lasted 40 minutes because they were using the free version of Zoom.
Wait, so that restricts them on their time frame of how long they're actually allowed to.
I'll repeat that for Ren. Ren, their first teleconference was on the. It only lasted 40 minutes because they were using the free version of Zoom, and it's got restrictions. Yes, Thump.
That's a time restriction. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can only use it for 40 minutes on end. What? What?
Tonight, beverage of choice is Red Stripe.
Yeah, we cannot see that, but that's cute.
Yeah, day 9, I learned my lesson. This would be the last consecutive 9 days.
It's just that, look, it's not a face. It's not going to focus.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
You
Yeah,
know,
well.
Remember, blur my background eliminates everything else. Something starts taking the foreground, it's like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
I told
he's sick
Webb
of-
if he keeps
my
ducking
God.
his head down, every time he ducks his head down, it blurs him completely out.
You move too fast, it'll blur. Yeah, free version of Zoom. It was interesting. I
See where he
listened to their
hides his lips and everything starts to disappear.
yeah, hiding behind. Yeah, you're right. That does do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
You're just
know.
not.
That's very
Can't
sad.
see me, you know that because I'm in the little box and you can't pull it down.
What's sad?
Breaking news. Very
Break-
sad. Breaking news.
Good
8:08
news.
p.m. March 24th. Los Angeles County has reported what may be the first confirmed U.S. death of a child from coronavirus.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no. Oh man.
You hear that, Florida? You fucking spring break idiots.
Oh man. The wrong end of that conversation. You don't want to be. You don't want to be the responsible party in that. Somebody's about to commit suicide.
True that. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Now that you say that, absolutely.
Like,
That's
don't-
kind of
you don't want to act you like something like that. You don't want to be responsible for doing that. I mean, that's got to weigh in on some of these motherfuckers' conscience at some point or another. If they put a person involved, you don't want to give it to your grandmother. You don't want to give it to your infant child. You know, like there are moments people don't seem to focus, but you know that's the world today. Welcome.
I'm seeing and hearing a lot of that from people I know, and it's like, oh, really? Okay. You don't really think this is serious? It was serious 3 weeks ago when everyone started to telling you to prepare. Now you get everybody screaming, why don't they just shut everything down? Because no one's prepared. Think about it. What did everybody want? 2 weeks ago, all companies to shut down and go work from home.
No, I can't do that. People can't do that.
But they couldn't. That's exactly it. I mean, like, I know companies for a fact that just, they were like, well, what kind of home computer you got? And we'll have to do it this way. And even big companies were like, oh, well, we need to approve all your shit. No, you got no choice. I got to use my shit.
Well, Google was pretty quick to act.
And well, you got to remember, Google, you walk in there and you walk out the door day one with a Pixel and a Chromebook.
Yeah, but I'm saying Google also immediately they were kind of between Google and Amazon, they were the first two companies to kind of put it out there like stop.
Yeah. There's a lot of companies out there that don't want their employees working from home.
This is where we need the missing 7.
Right?
So she could talk about how good her company did at the very beginning.
Yeah, they were on it pretty quickly, then followed along with the first words of, we might have to lock down, and then all of a sudden all the tech companies are like, go work from home.
Yeah,
I was
immediately.
listening to our governor do his press conference today, and he's like, some of the shit that I'm hearing, and obviously he didn't say shit because he's our governor, but ad-libbing, some of the shit that I'm hearing about employers basically looking at every single one of their employees and going, you're essential, come to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And these people are like, I literally am not essential. No, you're essential, come to work tomorrow.
Well, we've got a buddy of ours that we've spoken to recently that he saw himself as essential personnel, and we were like, nah, bruh. You need to take a step back. You're not. We're working food service and at a pretty high end area of it. Like, so it's going to be nationally used, but it unfortunately his position's not essential. Like the jobs that he's part of are essential, but they can run on a smaller crew and turn out what they're turning out.
And pay less money to have it done too.
Especially considering what they're paying to have that person there. because
Mhm.
they're not paying that person, they're paying a service, and that person is paying the service is paying that person.
Okay.
You know, the
Yeah.
temp.
Exactly. The tenant.
No, the temp. You know the
Yeah.
guy. You know who
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
No, no. Oh, I know. And I do. I do.
But
I do.
yeah, I mean, the job he's doing, yes, food needs to be packaged and food needs to be shipped out. These places are going to be open and these places are going to be in business. Like, that is not an issue. But my issue was the fact that, like, they're still not going to pay the extra to keep you when they can just go to their essential staff and make people start doing a little bit more work where they can overtime maybe get paid what you were getting to the service.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, so there's that compensation that's being made there. Man, we
Yep.
dropped 68 frames just like boom for no
Yeah.
Oh,
reason.
get used to it. Internet is so taxed right now; it's unreal.
That
yeah,
was on.
YouTube came out today and it's like, yeah, we're dropping everything to standard definition around the world. We're doing our part.
Thump that burp.
That's not a
you know,
bad idea.
Everybody's doing it. They're dumbing down everything. Netflix is contemplating it. They've already done it in Italy.
Yeah, we
Uh,
started seeing stutter in YouTube
They've done it in all of
yesterday
Europe.
for
Yeah.
Angry Dandelion.
Started in Italy and then it flushed out to all of Europe. It's funny you mention that because, again, with the new tenant here, who's only been leasing the area for 2 days.
Had a pretty
I-
good day.
Are you getting market value for the office space?
Just you wait.
Oh,
Trust
Are
me.
you getting market value? Is the
I'm
question.
Getting
You're not gouging. You don't want to be one of those guys.
no,
I'm
but
not-
she's bringing donuts in the morning though.
I'm not
Not
gouging.
literally donuts. It comes in the form of like a glass with celery in it, but
Yeah. It's nice to have that breakfast drink happening.
The tomato juice.
Yeah, I got used to that when she was out of work for a year. Having that breakfast drink at brunch time was always nice. That seems to be working its way back into the routine. So maybe I'll trade off and like go wash the tub or something.
legit can't see nothing right now.
Maybe. What do you mean? So your point was internet. You were getting to internet and internet trouble and all that.
Yeah, hiccups and burps and bubbles.
I have again tenant here 2 days, and talking to me like I've
All of
been an
your-
office
for-
employee
yeah.
for I don't know 4 years.
Yeah, cause
So she's bitching or laughing at all the people they use messaging program like Slack, and she's bitching about the conversation of all the people who keep getting thrown off of the VPN, or not bitching, making fun of people getting thrown off the VPN, people who are getting disconnected from their remote connections, and she's just sitting here going, "Well, why doesn't that happen to us? Why can't I be thrown off so I don't have to work?" And it's like, well, everybody else out there in this world was worried about having 297 channels of crap to watch, but you never thought about getting some serious high-speed internet now. So the taxing you're talking about, Ren, on the internet is really happening down at that like, oh, you giving me internet for $39.99? 2020? Don't know what that means, but I can see it. Sold. Those people getting crushed.
Yep.
Metered. Totally metered. So they're getting crushed. Us, we're not going to see half or anything pretty much of what most other people are going to see as far as internet burps. I mean, you're up there on, are you running speed tests during the day working from home, seeing what's going on now that everybody's home?
I haven't yet.
Oh, I've been staring at it. Me and Thump, I know we've been running tests left and right. I mean, Thump got fucking blown off the internet the other day completely and actually VP'd end across the world.
Yeah,
Just like
Greensboro,
Xbox.
North Carolina itself got blown off the internet map through Spectrum,
Kaboom.
and I VPN'd to somewhere in the centrals to get back online because you couldn't get online here.
Yeah.
I'm running one right now. Currently, I'm running.
I just ran one right before you said that. I actually did it before
I
I
went
brought
to fast.com and I'm
course.
running. What are you pulling over there?
480 megs.
Yeah.
My internet, see, they uncapped shit and turned up the juice over here. For a lot of people who are on Optimum and other cable companies, take a cruise to those channels that you don't subscribe to see that they are there. Now might be the time to call up the cable company and drop all your channels. A lot of places are just giving full boat. Full boat. The government-
780 down
Okay, so you're right, 780. So
and 720 up.
yeah, you're just at the 3/4 of a gig mark.
Yeah, and I'm paying for something like
100, 1,000 over whatever, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm paying for 200. I'm getting 480 right now.
take it and run.
Well, they released a lot of the restrictions. The presidents, the governors, the councilors, the mayors all begged
I don't understand what's going on.
with. Oh,
I'm getting Facebook is on constant pause. Like it'll unpause for a minute and then it goes again. It's like live video interrupted, but I'm not. I've only lost 144 frames, and I'm not losing any speed. I'm not losing anything else. Everything else looks good. I've got a 10 ping to Durham with 339 down, and my upload's a little low, but
I'm not seeing anything over here on. Let's see, incoming. Incoming looks good.
so what's the Facebook page
I-
look like?
I got no frame drops over here. Facebook page is ended. Is
No.
what I'm. That's what I.
Yeah, it doesn't say we're live.
Nope, they did end it over there. Okay, I
Yeah.
have no idea what that was. Why that is that way? Because this over here says that we're still streaming.
Yeah, me too. I see that.
Like, so what is that? YouTube? We're still up on YouTube then?
I don't even know if we can connect to YouTube. YouTube has been having issues.
8-Bit Bros is up on YouTube.
Okay.
We got 21 minutes out of Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I'm up and still running good over there. Actually, YouTube looks great.
Well, that's always a good thing. Hello, YouTube crowd. I always figure this thing. Everyone, Twitch.
So
YouTube.
can we redo button 1, button 2, or does that fuck everything else?
If I shut down, I shut down everything.
So there's no way to force reconnect to Facebook?
Not unless he can disconnect, reconnect over on his end inside of Restream to pull one and put it back. But I don't know if it reinitiates it. But I would have to say that's got to be on the Restream end in order to reinitialize. Because once I pass through, I get the Restream to the page. I won't have any control over anything here, but it should just take what's already there.
Let's see. Sending data.
But yeah, YouTube looks great. Fucking
Unable.
banging. Welcome to the internet.
Well, anyway, yeah. That's what happens.
Bite a big one over there. Facebook. Since you can't fucking hear me, fuck you.
So I can say it now? It's okay?
Yeah, I mean, check it. All the pages, everything's done, right? Because I went to our root page on that, and it said it was done.
It's done off mine, that's for sure. I got it right here. Unable to connect.
Okay.
RMTPs cannot connect.
I just went ahead and shut them down then.
So what up, people over on YouTube? And I see you watching over there. Let's join over on YouTube. What the hell? I can't even say it's youtube.com/8bitbros. It don't work like that. Because
No, it's youtube.com/watch?B equal.
29292971 QY.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, I think there's a lot of people out there who are totally kind of like weirded out now working from home and being
Easy
thrust,
money.
yeah, and being thrusted into it also. I mean, it's not like,
Oh yeah, it's not people
yeah,
who had optional work at home days before. Like these are
yeah,
people who have never had to come home and work from home that have been officially told that now they can work from home.
yeah,
Dude, I'm telling you, like the world going into this COVID lockdown and the world coming out of this COVID lockdown are going to be very different places because there are certain things that people are going to get used to, and there are certain things that people are going to know can be done.
Remember what I said in the very, very beginning. I can even go into the Slack channel because I'm pretty sure I said it in between all
yeah,
of us and Jess. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens
When this is all done.
with
okay,
people working from home.
great.
How does this go back to the old normal?
It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Well, how
No
do
such.
how do people how do people who spent say 2 months, all right? Say they put 2 months in at home and then the job's like, all right, so everybody back to work. And then people are like, but you don't need me to even come in.
I just had this conversation with IDK, because she's all like, he's fucking working from home. And I'm like, listen to me. Okay, just listen. Do you need to go to work? Does anybody in your office physically need to be there? Do clients come in the building? Do they entertain clients to try and get new business? Oh, no, because that's all done over the phone and then personal visits where the insurance person goes to the client?
You know who needs to be at the building? Their
Yeah,
IT professional to keep their servers up and running.
right.
That's
So,
it. That guy is essential personnel in the building. That's it.
I'm glad you guys walked.
And not even them. So here, take my company, prime example, right? The only people in my company that need to go in is customer support. And they only need to go in the office when we have to ship out devices for clinical trials.
Makes sense.
Everything else about our company is run through Google. All of our Office suite, our email, our
Google Suite.
word processing, Excel, all the document management is all on Drive. That's managed by Google. So our
Gee.
DevOps has to manage a connection, and all of our servers and everything like that are Amazon.
Okay. So, like I said, glad we walked this way because you mentioned how can we get back to the norm? What's going to change? This is going to be one of those that change. The work from home, work in the office environment has just changed. That's it. The mom
You want to know the
who
funny
really
thing?
yeah, go ahead.
One of the insurance companies down here actually has a complete division of people who don't come into call centers and do any of that anymore. Those people have already been doing this job this way.
My garbage manager. Yeah. Yes. Yes. But now
There's a large portion of the population that has already started to adapt to that, and now their life is going to become the norm.
yeah, exactly. Like some of these companies, what do you need an office space for? What are you putting in an office that you need office space?
To gather.
99% of all your fucking communications, telecommunications, video communications is all done in the cloud.
Yeah, even motherfuckers who meet up in an office don't always get together in the conference room. Sometimes you're on different floors doing different shit, and y'all just fucking conference in just like you're doing, even in the same building.
Yep, exactly. So there's no point to any of that. I mean, what are you storing there? Documents? Oh, no, wait. You're a fucking paperless corporation. So you have no like basement full of filing cabinets.
No, there's no hard files.
Right.
There's no hard files in your building.
So here's, and like I said, I'm glad we walked this way because I think here are a few of the things that change completely when this is all over and done with. Okay. The way we work changes completely. The commercial real estate market within 2 years takes a hard hit and crashes.
Yeah, that's a rough one to
Because
swallow right
companies-
there.
Yep, that's right. I'm sorry to say it, people, but all you people who are fucking renting out One World Trade or One fucking Freedom Tower or whatever it is,
No,
Hmm.
think about all these little fucking strip malls that already have enough problem fucking putting anybody in them.
who benefits the most out of all of this are the internet companies. Because if I owned a business where I was paying, I don't know, $1 million a month for real estate in a prime location, big time corporation, sitting back and going, we got a virus, but we can all still work, and I never have to leave the comfort of my own house unless it's to see a client. I'm all down for this. What is it going to cost me? Well, like other tech companies, well, here's a fucking phone, and here's a fucking computer, and now you're mobile.
Yeah, these
Me-
are your secure lines. I'll ship you your stuff. You're hired. I'll ship you your stuff. It'll arrive on this day.
Me as a business owner, I'm going, all right, everybody needs a $3,000 to $5,000 laptop setup. Dual monitor, mouse, keyboard, dock, laptop, boom, $5,000 out the door. Okay. What else did they need? High-speed internet. Fuck it. I'll pay for that too.
Yeah,
We'll pay
yeah.
high-speed internet. What is it costing me an employee? Payment?
If you're not already subscribed to an internet provider, like for high-speed internet, company requirements will be a certain level, and if you're not already meeting that, then they'll bump
Fuck
you
it.
up.
Just pay for it. I would just pay for it. I am going to not pay $1 million a month rent.
Yeah,
Have
you're
my-
right. You could definitely at that point.
If I really need to have a gathering of employees, well, hell, I'll fucking help out WeWork Stay Alive and rent from them. Let's go have a Friday conference meeting and a party. This way, there's still that social interaction gathering of people, but you don't need to see each other all the time, and it can all be done virtually.
It
So,
eliminates sexual harassment in the workplace.
Yeah, or ethics. Same thing. Both of them gone. Ethics in the workplace?
Now it just becomes cyberbullying.
Yeah, well, you have your own set. You have a new set of ethics for internet etiquette. Yes, but you can save millions of dollars and outfit your employees with top quality equipment. Period.
Yeah, and keep their asses separated. You'll probably get better production in the long run.
You don't need any of this VPN bullshit. All your stuff's in the fucking cloud. Trust Microsoft, Amazon, Google, IBM, whoever you choose to be a cloud content provider.
Yeah, trust that company to maintain your shit. That's going to become the biggest area of like the service industry. They're going to be the guys that are in there making the rounds, keeping all of the servers polished.
Gentlemen, who do you think loses their fucking job? What industry do you think just disappears after all this?
Well,
I don't want to say.
I
I don't want to say industry is not the right word.
mean, retail space is going to find itself scrapped as well because everybody's going to get so comfortable with ordering shit online.
Yeah, I don't consider that because that's already been happening.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah, I think it's
gonna
going to accelerate it.
But yeah,
Well,
your
yeah.
small like city trends is
Yeah.
gonna. Why? Why do people need to come to your discount store down the street when they already are getting steeper discounts online, and they are just now learning that because you decided to close early anyway because you were like, "Fuck that!" Like, I'm not paying for people.
Well,
to be
here you go. I'll tell you one retail chain that will not weather this storm no matter what. And that's going to be GameStop.
Yeah, oh, they knew it. They knew it. That's why they tried to write themselves in as essential.
Yep.
That's why they try to write themselves in as essential, and then when they shut down, everybody knows what that meant. They just shut their doors for good, more than likely.
Microsoft's sitting back and going, see, that's why we built the cloud. Here it comes at you.
They're all saying that because they all have their own clouds.
Well, Google's is working pretty well with their video game. The lag is there.
Let's talk about the fact that GameStop just became Redbox.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Like, that's the stage they're in. Like, they went from being Blockbuster to now they're somewhere like Redbox. Who was the people that ship you DVDs? They still do it. Gamefly. Gamefly. Now they're Gamefly.
Yeah.
That's the only that's the only way they're going to be able to do anything moving forward. They become Gamefly.
They might as well go and buy them or buy a big piece of them if they already don't own them.
Yeah, no shit. Because that's it. It's a wrap.
So what prompted me to this thought of like who loses their job, and I never really thought about it on the corporate end of it all, because there's going to be a lot
talking about what goes away in this?
Oh, yeah,
like just away, because we're talking about transformation with a lot of what we're doing, but what are we going to lose during this? I mean, there's got to be a lot of different management positions that become very unessential.
I'll give you an entire industry of workers that just became non-essential and probably never go back to work in their prior position.
And they are.
Today, while I had to blast to the studio to pick up something I left there on the last trip. And as I'm approaching the, getting on the highway, there's this big sign that says, as of 10 p.m. tonight, no cash toll takers. Easy Pass or mail by bill only. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's pretty good, because they got to interact with a lot of people daily while this whole virus thing's going on.
And nobody wants to touch cash.
Yeah. And then I thought about it and I was like, whoa, wait a second. That's the nail in the coffin for the toll collectors. They are non-essential people.
Yeah, just
well,
proven.
Excuse me, their position is non-essential.
Just proven to be non-essential personnel.
Yeah. So there's somebody, and I'm sorry if we know any toll takers, and I actually do know two. Your days are numbered.
Yeah, that might have just been you.
Yeah.
You might have just been laid off.
Yep. You're gonna get a nice
like
probably
the guy that came and visited that booth a couple over from you that was an electronic booth. That guy's job just got a little bit longer, but
yeah, in the words of Lilu, multipass.
Oh, dude,
that's what just fucked you over. But yeah, I mean, think about it. They don't have a job anymore. There's no point. Easy Pass is everywhere, or some form of electronic toll taking.
Yo,
Sun, Easy, whoever I don't know. It's like 5 or 6 companies that do it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have an Easy Pass, well, they've been trying to phase you people out for the longest time. Those who don't, when they realized that they couldn't phase out the people who don't want an Easy Pass, they started phasing out the toll takers. You can go through an Easy Pass without an Easy Pass. They just mail you a bill of your house now.
Yep.
There you go. Pay that 50 cent toll.
I know, I just got one.
Yeah, pay that 50-cent toll, and guess what? If you don't, it becomes like 40.
Oh no, actually, Uber paid me $1.83 for the toll, or $1.89 for the toll, and the toll came and it was $1.33.
Oh, made money on the deal.
I made the 50 cents.
Made the 50 cents on the deal.
But who would have thought Uber was going to pay the toll plus 50 cents? You would have thought that would have been the other way, that I would have had to have mailed in the 50 cents.
Yeah, considering that
Uber's like, since you had to go through there, we got you. Here you go. And you made 50 cents.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Covering.
They literally paid me to go through the toll.
Covering up for their other mistakes.
Well, you know.
One of my questions is how many of these, so it's been happening throughout the country and we're all beer drinkers.
Yeah.
How many of these craft breweries are going to be able to survive this?
Actually, they're the only ones that are still making alcohol right now. because all of your big brewers, all of your mainline manufacturers have pledged to the American cause, and they're all making hand sanitizer.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're still brewing beer.
No
Well,
way.
they probably got.
Triple-
Come on, man. The Anheuser-Busch has breweries all over this country. They probably took the smallest per capita brewery they have and said, "You're making hand sanitizer
No, there's
now."
more. There's more than that because they're got them regionalized as well. So
Well,
Haynes is a company that's also making the N95 masks. They've started converting other Haynes facilities to make these N95 masks. So
Hey, in my local area, that's New Jersey. If anybody out there can sew, needle and thread, sew. Call your fucking hospital. Go look at the New Jersey government website. They are paying people stupid money to go sew masks.
yeah,
They have all the supplies to do it, just don't have enough people to sew.
You get a sewing machine.
No,
yeah.
bzz.
So did you apply?
Not me. I'm over here saving the world 15 minutes at a time.
Half hour at a time.
No, not really. Game's been going about 15 minutes now. A half hour shit's over. 17. The last game was 17. But no, seriously though, if anybody out there can sew and go talk to look up your government websites. They're looking for people to sew masks, all sorts of shit while they try and get this
Under
virus
control.
to control.
Smash the curve.
And there's so many people
the curve.
don't get it, man. Look at what happened in Florida. How do you not fucking understand what the hell's going on? You could.
I mean, you look at what happened in Florida, and you're.
Or is that the media? Is that the media? Because the media keeps going, well, if you're old and compromised immune system, you better stay in the house. And
Is it being sensationalized on that side? But the crowds at the spring break
Well,
locations were not sensationalized.
Oh no.
And
but-
it is a retirement capital of the world.
This is true.
So
Next year-
the potency level of dumb, crazy to petrified
Yeah, true.
was at peak on both ends.
That's true.
You know,
It's a
there
good-
was that one kid that got on camera and he was like, man, you're only young once. And, I'm not going to let this coronavirus stop me from partying. And, yeah, all right. Well, the governor of Florida decided that he'd stop you from fucking partying. And he shut down all his beaches. So go home.
So I just sent you guys a tool.
Your college while you were gone also said you ain't coming back there either because they don't want you.
Well, all the colleges shut down and sent all the kids home. Get out.
Well, they
Done.
told them on spring break, don't come back.
Yeah. Or you could come back, pick up your shit, and get out.
Yeah.
So I just sent you guys a tool. I think it's a very important tool considering the environment that we're in.
Oh, dude, that was the funniest shit. I like the dad who came up with the equation.
Yeah.
Right.
So the tool I sent you guys is how much toilet paper and how long will it last you during.
Your TPPF or your TPPS.
Oh, yeah, the calculator.
Your
That's been
toilet
fun.
toilet paper
That-
per shit calculator.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Your TPPS.
53 days I'm good for.
You have
Alright.
10 rolls?
Yeah, I have more than 10 rolls. But I've also broke it down based on pooping and peeing. And since I've been drinking Guinness, I don't really have to use a lot of sheets anymore because now it's just like one solid.
It shouldn't be considering Guinness is diuretic. How much cheese are you eating?
Not even any cheese. It's fucking. I
He's actually not lying about the cheese part either because he came in the other night and was like, yeah, I'm eating no cheese tray.
Yesterday, day 8 of quarantine, out of beer again. Have realized drinking nothing but Guinness takes a toll on the digestive system. Bound up, painful Guinness-colored poops. On the bright side of things, less wiping involved. Saving on TP. So yeah, I got my calculation figured out. I'm good. 10 rolls. I can probably maybe 70 days. Just keep drinking Guinness.
Depending on how much you both drink, how
And-
many people come to the house for rock band parties?
No, we can't do that. No social gathering. But I am.
I raised more hell about that, but I'm
Yeah.
proud of all of his friends actually, because all of his friends have taken the same stance.
But we
Because
figured out.
because he was like, "Oh, I'm having the fucking rock band party." I'm like, "Dude," I was like, "Come on, man." I was like, you're just doing it to do it." And then everybody else was like, "Fuck you, we're not coming over."
Yeah, I saw that. He posted it on Jason's post.
Yeah.
And Jason didn't even comment on it. I'm like, are you serious? You're really going to do this? I'm like, yeah, it's Webb. He would do that.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was Webb. He did that.
It's gonna-
But like I said, I was
we're going to do this.
I was proud of all of his. I was proud of everybody around him, and they all were like, "We're not baiting. We're not encouraging this behavior this
no.
time."
Couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, but it's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. But here's what I have figured out, Ren, and you will be invited. I have now figured out how to have the apocalyptic coronavirus barbecue.
Yes, the COVID queue is I think we called it the other night.
Q is going to happen.
He's gonna mark out the spaces on his property. He's already taken some measurements.
Yeah, and I've even started drawing it up on graph paper, so everyone will have a like 6.5 to 7 foot area, 6 feet separation. But I've realized after thinking about it, you need your own little walkway to the grill to get your hamburgers and hot dogs.
No. You just send
Nope, nope.
everyone to
Nope.
the far side of their 6
No.
feet so
No,
you
no.
can walk
No.
catty corner
I think
across.
a conveyor. I
Gonna-
think a
well, now
conveyor.
we're- Now I can't whip that. I can't whip that up in a couple of days because I
think
want
a
to.
sanitizing conveyor that would need to run through the middle, because it's got to be able to sanitize on one end, and then be a clean conveyor going down delivering
No,
the plates.
It's okay. You just get the tongs and grab a hot dog and use the flipper and grab a burger. You're good.
Are you going to supply wipes to wipe the tongues in between
Yeah,
transition?
you got to have the Clorox wipes right there so that they can do that. You
No,
can't
the
actually
hose-
pick up.
the hose-
You can't
the
pick up the tongs or the spatula until after you've wiped your hands.
It's all good. The hose bib is right there. The hose bib is right there. There is so much chlorine and shit in our water. I'm sure our water would sanitize your hands. So
Are you providing N95 masks?
no, that's optional. What I will be providing is the hamburgers and hot dogs, a nice, comfortable chair.
You won't.
maybe
You won't need a
side-
95. You won't need a 95 mask, because remember we've got 6-foot quarantined areas. Like there
Right.
will be the separation of the people. So
Your 6 foot area. Look, walk away. Oh, look at this. Oh God! Oh, across my laptop. Oh my God. Salute.
yeah, she's like, you need Fireball. Shut the fuck up.
So I'm gonna mark. Oh, look, she even takes it back. Oh, you want to pour another one? I'm good with that. Yeah. We had to wait for the weather to break because we've had this rain, and I wanted to get the painter's tape so I can mark everything off. Everyone will have their own little chair and their own little seat, possibly an end table or something, cardboard box, maybe a hole
Milk
cut in it,
crate.
an tray, or something to put your something on. We will provide the hamburgers, hot dogs, condiments, buns, rolls.
Well, just like a traditional cookout, you're never expected to come and bring your own food unless you want some dumb shit.
Right. Can't guarantee that the bread's going to be fresh, but you'll never know anyway because I'm toasting all the buns, period. That's it. You get no choice. It's toasted buns. This way, if,
Are you wearing sanitary gloves while you're cooking our food?
he's got to be N95 and gloves.
I'm going to, my hazmat suit will be here.
Yeah,
I'm good.
he's got to wear full setup in order to do it. To be the
Now-
cook, you've got to be under the highest level of scrutiny.
Hazmat suit. I'm an essential worker. I need a hazmat suit. I'm
Right.
good.
Yeah.
That'll be here like Wednesday, Thursday. Since it is an apocalyptic apocalypse, you have to bring something.
Well, it's a potluck.
You gotta bring something.
Yeah, this is
gotta
this is where it goes potluck. It's not only a barbecue, now it's a potluck.
Right, because it's the apocalypse, so we all have to like learn to live together and share. But
live together and share, but you also have to get ready for the other side of this, and you're starting to build immunities for the apocalypse
Right.
now.
So whatever you bring, I don't know, pull something out of your pantry, can of fucking beans, don't care.
It has to be
expired food. It's got to be expired. Bring a can of soup. As long as it's dated 2017, that'd be great.
Has to be.
The burgers and dogs will be fresh. We cannot fuck around with meat. I can't guarantee it's going to be cow. Can't guarantee that. But it'll be fresh meat. That's it. Rolls. Who knows? They could be day-old breads. They're going to be toasted anyway. What's the difference? Kills all the bacteria and mold. You're good. It's good. Apocalyptic.
The apocalyptic Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, the apocalyptic Q.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's a great idea. It's brilliant. And they can't yell at us because it's not going to be any more than like 5 people. And they can't yell at us. Maybe 6. It's gatherings. 10 or more is no good. Okay, good. We got barbecue figured out for 6 people.
Oh, and I told you that shit was coming. I told you that shit was coming. I was like, you think I'm kidding? You were like, oh, we're still under 100. Oh, 175. I'm like, it's 10. It's 10.
Yeah.
The day it was said originally, it was fucking 10. Whether you had been told yet by your government yet
Yeah,
that it was 10,
yeah.
then it was fucking 10.
I'm sorry, my governor came out and said 0.
Yeah, stay the fuck home. Well, he blew up on Facebook. I don't know if you're following the governor over on Facebook, but I am. And
do you know who he blew up today at? He blew up today at the utility companies.
Yup. Water
Because the
company.
utility company, the water company came out and said, hey, all you people that can't pay your bill, don't worry about it. We're not going to shut your water off.
No, you're going to have to pay it at some time. But remember that, people. You don't have money,
Right.
don't pay your bills. Make sure you have food and water like
Right.
that. Don't pay your bills.
And then he comes up immediately followed
there
by...
will be future payment.
Yeah.
Right. You're still going to have to pay your bill, but they're furloughing any shutoffs.
Right.
You're
So-
still going to accrue, but you're not...
Oh, there he goes. How's that high-speed internet doing for
Dude,
you?
and he's sitting at 7.7.
talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
No,
He
you-
goes,
No, we don't.
I'm
Because-
expecting you.
No,
We have
no,
no
literally,
idea.
we have no idea
No.
what you just said because, like, the last 30
You-
seconds, you were gone.
Yeah, you were gone. You burped out.
Okay. So he said, you
Yeah.
all know who the rest of you are. Electric company, oil companies, gas company. I'm expecting you all to do the right thing and follow what the water company did. You have until 5 p.m. today to get it done. If not, I will sign a bill telling you what you're doing, and you don't want me to do that.
Yeah. Did he mention anything about like fucking renters and shit like that?
Nothing yet.
Did they kill?
He basically
What up,
came
folks?
out last, I think it was Saturday's press conference. It was either Friday or Saturday's press conference. He came out because one of the reporters asked the question of, is there anything being done for, homeowners in distress or renters in distress, any of that, people that have lost their jobs because of this. And he's like, I'm hoping that everyone would do the right thing and give people some leeway and some leniency, and
It's kind of a you
not
don't want to
drag
be
them-
that guy.
you don't want to find out that you're that guy.
Oh,
Because
they're-
I'm sure at some
they're
point in
big
time
smart
on the back end of this,
fuck out.
on the back end of this is all going to be
Look
the
who showed up all fucking tardy.
look at that, just in time for break. Gonna come out in time. Look at all the things that all these wonderful things that all these people did. And he's the type of governor, because he's Irish, he's gonna come out and be like, and now let me tell you about all of these people that did all these horrible things. And he is the type of guy that will single-handedly
Call your ass
point
right
each
back
one
out.
of them out and call them out and drag them across the carpet.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of him. I think he's a little bit mamby-pamby, but
I think he has handled this
Murphy. We're talking Murphy.
excellent. Yes, Governor Murphy. I think Governor Murphy has handled this excellently.
I have a major crush on Kumla right now.
Everybody does.
Everybody does, because he stood up to Trump. Every Democrat in the world does.
No, he hates him again today. Him and Trump are fighting again.
That's what I said. He stood up to Trump.
Yeah.
All right. Before we jump to break, I want to do this real quick, and then when we come back, maybe we can transition to, since we all have all this time in the world, what have you been binge watching? I'm sure you're
Yeah.
not just gaming all the time. I'm sure you're watching shit.
No,
Yeah.
we're just gaming all the time.
Wow.
Well, I've been watching things.
I've been watching a ton of shit. All right, so I want to give
What-
you your Japanese superhero name.
Oh, Japanese. Okay.
All right, Thump, I'm going to start with you, and it's your proper name. So your Japanese superhero name is Great Hunter. Wait, no.
No.
What?
Great
Huh?
Driver Auto Detective.
Great auto driver.
Great driver, auto detective.
What are you
That's-
drinking?
That's hilarious due to the simple fact that.
That
Webby,
It seems believable though.
Webby, you are.
But
Oh, God, here we-
I've actually received my first
Yeah.
ever video
Oh,
game ban.
Thump,
Well,
this is
hold on, Thump.
Thump and Jess. This is
Yeah.
so bad. Webby, you are
Come on.
Super God,
Super God.
Wonder Man.
Super God Wonder Man,
God Wonder Man. Okay.
aka Web Boy.
Jess, you are. Let's see here. Ultimate Thunder Flying Brothers.
That
Okay.
doesn't even make any sense, but I'll take it.
Hey, it's a Japanese superhero name. Do you expect it to? I am
Yeah.
Energy Hero,
Energy Hero. Yes. Okay.
Ancient Ninja.
Ancient Ninja. Hey, Thump, can you make things happen while we break
What do you mean?
with some video over there?
What video?
Facebook? Facebook? Can you think you can do things over there? Button 1, button 2?
Oh, we'd have to do it like right as we're going to break.
Right, because I got radio side taken care of. So go ahead, make things happen.
Ready to go off and on?
Yeah, I'm going. All right, we'll be right back.
Wait,
We'll
hold
bring
on.
Jake.
I gotta. You said
Yeah,
good
no.
things. Good things. See, I wish you'd have said something a little earlier.
I
Hit
got.
me with a message or something.
Yeah, I just thought of it. I'll give you a minute or two. On the flip side of the break, we'll bring Jessica back up to speed on what the hell we've been talking about. We'll get her opinions on some of the things we have talked about.
We'll get her opinion of New York. She lives there.
That's right. She's up in New York, so we'll get some info there. I'd really like to know, what have you learned now that you're stuck in the home with your significant other?
Yeah.
What have you
Yeah,
learned?
she's like, yeah, about that.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we can take care. We'll talk about that on the flip side, because I'm sure we've all got some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Word.
I'm ready to talk about that.
Sure, I hear you there. All right. We'll be right back after. No, not yet. Still can't. No, hold on. My producers are telling me.
Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Oh.
And now everybody's just freaking out over there, aren't they?
Yeah, because now we're all playing with emojis.
Like, how do I do that?
With that heart button.
Oh.
Yeah, heart button. I'm gonna do it to you, Thump.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to break, so you can just push some shit and be done with it.
All right.
All right. If it don't work, it don't work. We'll be right back.